Hello, our dear viewers, to the digital talk show. So now we come to the segment with Dr. Mohammed. Dr. Mohammed, what have you got for us this week?
Yes, before I start, I remind the viewer if you like to participate in alsabahaward.org, please register either as a volunteer or register your website, your contribution, if you like to compete for the award. And this week we have a lot of activities. Windows 8 to be in the Avenue Mall starting from the 29th here on my screen. This is an announcement if you like to go for the big launch. Here is a small projector. It's called Projectio for your Instagram. You connect it to your mobile and it will print your Instagram messages. Here is a watch that works differently from sun to moon based on the timing. Here is, if you like to, you like potatoes, French fries.
Yes, I do.
Radiant fryer keeps flavor but cut the fat.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Very interesting. Radiant with rays.
Yes.
Nissan new called EB car.
Yeah.
EB. It looks like a bee. A lot of technology inside this mobility, wireless mobility.
But can you fit into it?
It is possible. It's a small car.
You need a breath. You can hardly breathe in this car.
And South Korea developed this bird striking defense robot.
Bird striking?
Yes, yes, for jets to land, airplanes to land, military airplanes, usually there is danger from the birds. So to keep the birds away, they built this
excuse me, Dr. Mohammed, I think this is just something, a nickname for this is South Korean.
No, seriously, this machine will emit sound to push the birds away, to keep the airfield empty for the airplane.
And also on their mind, the North Korean guys, so some extent, they are at war for so many years. I think this is a war travel.
The theme of the week. What is the theme of this week?
Yes,
we will talk about this idea. A law gives the government the right to watch your email. Here is a new law. Privacy government agencies in some countries have access to your email, Google Docs, Facebook posts, even your Twitter. This is government, huh?
Yes.
This is possible. Some of the data is sensitive, like financial status, health status, educational, marital status.
Exactly.
So all this is very sensitive data.
Exactly.
The problem in some scenarios, the law gives the government full access to the internet account without the approval of the owner.
That's dangerous.
That is very dangerous. As you said earlier, some government officials argue the warrant to access the email account could impede or retard or obstruct the criminal investigation. So we need this. There might be a justification behind it. A lot of agencies nowadays do this. Not in Kuwait, but some of the countries do it. Lots of government organizations have this and following it. The police will still be required to obtain search warrants except when an emergency situation is declared. The technology companies are likely to raise their eyebrow over these new laws. The question, Dr. Anwar, what about you? And our dear viewer as well. Are you for or against such laws?
I see. These are very important questions, Dr. Mohammed. I think there is a fine line between freedom and privacy. Of course, it is the right of the police and the government to protect its citizens and the security of the state.
Homeland security.
This is a paramount, very important thing. But at the same time, the privacy of people is...
it's a must.
It
must be respected.
It must be respected all the way through.
Okay.
Sneaking without the knowledge of the person, I think this is infringement of the many international laws. Although, as we showed, the FBI now using Twitter, they say the 2 trillion case on the stock market. Somehow, I don't know, they have so much money, 2 trillion. I thought 2 billion, yes.
2 billion is too much.
2 million, yes. Anyway, I think the privacy is very important.
Yes.
Of course, keeping in mind the privacy, not to exceed to others' privacy or freedom or integrities. Also, the right to protect the people is it is a balance.
So let us get a warrant from district attorneys,
Yes,
from some sort of
there
judge.
has to be judge. There has to be a judge. There has to be a legal system
to cover it.
to cover it.
Yes.
To approve
Otherwise, it is very dangerous ground.
So what we have seen just now,
Yeah.
it is that Facebook now is not safe.
Uh-huh.
Twitter is not safe.
Nothing is safe, Dr. Anwar.
Nothing
Be
is
careful.
safe. Nothing
Be
is
careful.
safe. So long as it passes through a server,
Mm.
there is a track. There is a log.
Somebody is watching.
Yes, yes, yes. WhatsApp, for example. We use WhatsApp. You know what? If you delete the WhatsApp, what it says? If you go to the help of WhatsApp, it says, sorry, we don't have servers to store your data. But who knows? Who knows the truth? Okay, you can declare such things.
Yeah, yeah.
But there is a server doing all these activities.
Absolutely.
You send me a WhatsApp message, I send you. It goes through a server.
If it doesn't belong to the WhatsApp company, it might belong to somebody else.
Exactly. It could be a third party.
Third party.
They are using, they are hiring. So it is a little bit. So we are going to a very...
What are you advising us? What is your advice in summary? Should I store data electronically or should I not?
Dr. Mohammad, it is a very important question and very straightforward. You need the cloud computing, the internet to store data, yes, because at the end of the day, you will throw this machine out and all the data in the hard disk. How many times in the last 5 years you have changed your laptop?
A lot, 6, 7 times.
6 times. So you can't keep changing data and putting data, putting hard drive, external one.
Forget it. What do you do?
That's it. This is the question. What do? You go to the cyber world and you go to the Google storage, you go to the cloud computing storage. There are Amazon. There are so many companies over there. But again, you are putting your information, you are putting your neck in their hands.
In summary, don't store your sensitive data. If it is on the hard disk, you want to get rid of the machine, believe me, destroy the hard disk. Nothing else. No formatting, nothing. Just destroy it. Demolish it. That's the keyword.
I think this is very important. So we advise people to be careful and watch it, but people tend to be lazy sometimes and they put everything there.
Like somebody here?
Yes, you lost your information and then you advise
You remember?
Yes.
My mobile. I lost my mobile for 2 days.
Yes.
I went crazy.
Yes, you lost your...
Thank God I found it.
Yeah, you found your mobile or the contacts?
Found the mobile. Do you remember in the car station, washing station?
Yes.
15 minutes, phone disappeared.
Yeah.
And then they found it with the camera. They found somebody who took it.
Yes.
And they called me, yes, come receive your mobile.
I think this is very interesting. They had a camera.
So this camera now is very useful. Google camera.
Yes, Google camera. I think this is very important. There are cameras nowadays. Of course, there is a company in Italy. They sell these models for the shows. And so they put clothes on them. Okay. And they put one camera in their eyes.
Okay.
So that in the glasses, when they put them in the showroom, they detect people passing by, they film them. And then when they are caught, you know what they say? They say, yeah, we want to know how many bypassers, how many people are interested.
Oh, that's bad.
This is bad.
That's bad.
I think this is what exactly what happened. And I think that was at some stage is just
a legal case.
Illegal case. And that is, I think, sometimes it is just over for us.
Very interesting.
I think this is now. I think this is. If I just show this news, this is the one which I have on my monitor. So our director, please. Italian mannequin collect data on shoppers.
Yes, these are the mannequins. Watch out what's in their eyes.
Exactly.
It could be a camera.
Mannequins with camera embedded in one eye are being used to track the age, gender, and race of shoppers.
Oh my God.
The data collected will enable retailers to adjust window displays, store layouts, and promotions to suit the profile of shoppers identified. So this is, I think, they call it IC.
I see you.
Yes. I think.
I love it when he understands my jokes. I hope you, dear viewer, follow it too.
Yes, I'm sure they do. You see, sometimes it's a little bit difficult even to comment on what you are saying.
Thank you, thank you. Sweet
I think let us take a break now.
Okay.
And then we go
We
to
come up
another.
with Mr. Faisal Rajab.
Yeah, Faisal Rajab, and we have also another thing. If we have time,
Okay.
we can also. So our dear viewers, I think we will go to another segment of this show, but please stay tuned after this break.